So what are you making today, babe?
We are gonna make a steak fajita pasta. I already have some other fajita pasta recipes out there, but this one's a steak one. Go check those out. One's a vegetarian one and one's a sausage one. But we're gonna get into this. We're gonna like cabbage.
It's a 16-inch fan. We're gonna mount it up. We're in a temperature switch. How do you keep wiping the Jeep?
Guys, you're sweating on everything. The whole floor over here. I can't step back and
Okay, we didn't have to move the exhaust. We didn't have to jack up. We didn't have to do anything. Look at that.
So we're putting 2 small onions in this, and I'm just gonna cut them this way to where they're, you know, when they start cooking, they're long. So you can grab onto them with your fork. Keeps trying to slip around. Stop it. I'm gonna cut myself, so we're just gonna turn that around and make them into those. And then we're gonna put them on our pan, because I'm gonna mix everything on the pan, so I'm just separate them a little bit. This one down there is not separated. So we're gonna kind of do like a pyramid of all the ingredients, and then we're gonna mix them. There's still onions, oh my gosh. Yeah, so now we're gonna cut up the green peppers, and I'm gonna cut them like this way.
How do you cut them that way?
For one, they don't slip around when you're trying to, you know, because if you're doing like this, sometimes your knife wants to slip off of it. Well, I have really sharp knives, so mine don't, but when they do get dull, I just started cutting this way because I didn't have that problem. And anyways, you can get more of an even cut, I think. This one's okay. Last one. Some of them are gonna look, you know, a little weirder than the other ones, but these green peppers that came out recently, they have like issues. Like you couldn't, I was gonna use these actually for a stuffed green pepper recipe that we like, and couldn't because you open them up and there's no room in there. You can't even stuff them. So they went into a pasta. Okay. Now, put that and another onion. Oh my gosh, they're falling from the sky. Okay. We're gonna put these on top. Okay. And now we're gonna cut up, okay, this is a really cheap, thin steak, and you should only really use this for fajitas or something fajita related. It's a sirloin tip steak, thin sliced, and this was like $4. And you get 3 of them. So you're just gonna take that out of there. And they're not bad. I mean, look at that. They're very thin, but there's 3 of them. Okay. And I just stack them together and then cut them.
So just about a pound of meat.
Yeah, this is about a pound. And I just start cutting them into like, it's very tender actually. I just do it like that. I'm just trying to get them into strips like that.
Oh, you went camera.
Oh, sorry. Like strips like that. And these are gonna shrink up, so it's not like, but anyways, who doesn't like a big bite of steak on there with their pasta in there?
No, I do.
They're veggies, you know. But I do have the green pepper, the stuffed green pepper recipe I was talking about. I do have that out, but I need to make a video on it. I don't have a video on it. I just have some pictures and stuff. So it was one of my first recipes, like 4 years ago. I'm thinking. That has some fat right there. I'm just going to trim it off because I don't really want that in the pasta. Not really. Okay, so now I'm just going to separate this a little bit because they're kind of stuck together. Like that. Make sure it smells good or else you shouldn't use it. And then I'm just going to put them on top because I'm going to put some seasonings on and then mix it all up. Okay, now I got to wash my hands. Okay, we're all cleaned up now. Getting ready to put in the ingredients. So I'm going to put in 4 cloves, which is 4 tablespoons. Just like that. Can't waste that garlic. And then we're going to put in some olive oil. And we're going to do probably, we're going to do 4 tablespoons. I don't want to overdo it because I know that there's going to be some juice that probably comes out of these veggies. 3, that was 3, right? Yeah. And 4. And we're also going to put some of this in our pasta after it's done.
You can never have too much oil.
Well, no, it just gives the pasta a little life, you know, because I'm not putting a sauce in this, so, you know. And now that I have this thing, I have my other salt, but I'm using this one right now. But I hate it because I can't just dip my thing in there. And I don't want to overdo it. Nope. Oh, oops, see, I did it. I did it again. Oh well, there's a little extra salt in there.
2 teaspoons?
Yeah, that's 2 teaspoons. And now, this is a really full container. This is going to be hard to get out of there. I'm going to put in some fajita seasonings, cumin, two, three, and 4. I normally don't put in 4 on the other recipes, but with steak, it's gonna soak it up. You gotta put a little extra on there.
Oh yeah. Gives it that taco taste.
And then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of this chili powder. It's not gonna make it spicy, but it's gonna give it, well, it's a little bit if you put too much in. But you can actually overdo it. So 2 teaspoons is plenty. And then, of course, black pepper.
Oh, that looks so good.
And the reason why I do it in the oven, because I used to do everything on the stovetop until I found the magic of the oven. You don't have to stand, it just roasts it all up. You don't have to stand over the stove, you know, stir and stir and stir. Love it. Well, you'll see that on our recipes too. Okay, we'll be right back. Now I'm gonna mix this up with my hands. Just gonna keep like trying to mix up, toss and turn, get all this stuff off. Look at all that steak.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be yummy. But yeah, we're just trying to get it all coated. All the steak and the onions. Okay, and then I'm gonna start spreading it around. I want it to cook evenly here. Make sure your steak is a little bit more not so stuck together. Yeah, go in there. Okay. Yep. And we're gonna let it sit here and rest for about 15 minutes while we get the oven going. That way, and I'm not gonna lick my hands because I just dealt with raw beef. So, but I can tell you it smells really good.
Steak tartare.
Mm-hmm. And I have dirty hands, so this is how it's gonna go. We're going to do bake. No, I can't do it. Self-clean, no. Let's put it on self-clean. And we're gonna do 375, and my husband's gonna kill me because this is going yucky now.
No, I'm not. I just clean it.
Start. So we're gonna let that warm up. This is gonna sit here for about 15 minutes, marinate, and we'll be back. Okay, so it's been marinating for about 15, 20 minutes, something. I think it's been like 15. Now it's time to go in the oven. We get it on 375. We're gonna put this in there for, we're gonna do 35 minutes, and we're gonna check it. It may need 5 more, or a little bit longer. Yeah, we'll be back. So the fajita mix is ready. We're gonna get out some old trusties here.
Double layered.
Wow, that one's fine, but that one has a hole, and that one has a hole. Look at that steak. It's even got some juices in it. Yum. So everything's ready. The pasta's done. We're gonna stick some more oil, a little bit of more oil in the pasta. Just kind of give it some more, you know, liquid juice. Just gonna pour it on top. And now we're going to stick our stuff, our fajita mix, in here. Get all that juice in there. Get all that in there. Except that's not coming out. No! Come on, get in there. It's coming. I don't have the right spoon. I should have used a wooden spoon. Dummy. Anyways.
It's good. You got it.
Yep. And then we're just going to stir it. Oops. Nice. Go back in there. Oop. Oh my goodness. This stuff is sloppy. I probably, you know what, let me use a different spoon. Sometimes the noodles don't stop. This gets it. Or I can turn it. That's what we're looking for. Because I'm just trying to coat them, the noodles. But all that yummy seasonings and sauces.
Well, that looks so good.
It is, and it will be.
You can see them sauces going in them noodles.
It's good. Yeah, it's like just soaking into the noodles. And that's what you want.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think we've mixed it enough. We don't need to overdo it. With all your yummy goodness in it. The onions, the steak, the green peppers. Oops. Yep, I think that is good. So this is fajita pasta, steak fajita pasta, and it is done with cheap, thin steaks, and it's only for it's only for fajitas. But anyways, if you like what I'm doing, I try to do a lot of more budget-friendly meals. Like, subscribe. Leave a comment, ask a question, I'll answer it. And yeah, you can find me on either for the main recipe, this is the video, the main recipe you can go to chrissaswhat.com or diningwithdanielle.com, and you can get the entire instructions and all the pictures and whatever. The link is down below. And we're gonna dig in.
Y'all stay tuned.
You know what that humming is?
It's the oven.
Nope. It's that fan, that heater that you got going on out there. I can hear it. Hopefully you can't hear it in there though. Brandon! Yeah? You're being loud! We're videoing! That goes in the bloopers.